Hey there, Tony here from Barlow Roots. Doing a video today on how we prep our garden beds. So Ingrid and I just finished prepping 3.5 garden beds, getting them ready. We're going to get some rain tomorrow, so I'll kind of lay out what our plan is as far as the rain and how we're prepping our beds. But I just wanted to show you the process we go through. These beds were tarped with a silage tarp all winter long, and so this silage tarp is black on one side and white on the other, and it does not let any light penetrate through the tarp. So what that means is it keeps the beds dry, it helps them warm up. We do black side up, helps them warm up in the spring, and then when we pull the tarp off, the beds are all dry and we can get to working on them. It also allows weed seeds to germinate, and when those weed seeds germinate, they have no light, and so then they die out. So Ingrid's going to show how we broad fork, and all these beds are now no-till, so we're not going to be tilling these beds anymore, but we do broad fork them, which is kind of adds oxygen to the soil and loosens it up. So show us.
So I've already broad forked all these, but this afternoon. But this is kind of when I first started, I was doing it probably too much. But it kind of takes a little rhythm, and you step it back and forth, and then you're just kind of loosening like that, and then pulling it out and moving it back. And you do the whole bed like that. It's great exercise. It's great. So it just, it aerates and it breaks up if you have some hard pan. And it also, I did it before I weeded, so then I can weed a little bit better too.
Yeah, we had a lot of weeds underneath these beds, so we went through and weeded them. These are some of the only beds we have on the whole farm that are not covered in weed fabric with holes burned in it. So these beds we do have to manage for weeding, and so we plant things like our salad mix in these beds and other things like that. So now she's raking, and that's the other step we do after we weeded the beds. We added compost to the beds, just a light coating this year because we added a lot of compost last year, and then we just rake the bed smooth. All these beds are a standard 30 inches wide, and every bed in our garden is 30 inches wide by 50 feet long, and having that standard bed size allows us to, first of all, the tools are built for it, but it also allows us to kind of interchangeably move things around because all our weed fabric is 50 feet long, and things like that. So the plan with the rain is it's supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow. And tomorrow looks like a cruddy day, so we probably won't be working anyway, but we're going to allow the rain to fall on these beds, and then as it falls on the beds, it's all the weed seeds that are there on the surface are going to germinate. So we'll let it rain tomorrow, and then we're going to recover most of the bed with our tarp, our silage tarp. Weed seeds underneath will germinate, and then hopefully under the black fabric or the black tarp with no sunlight, they will wither and die. That's the hope. So our timing isn't great. We're a little concerned that we don't have a lot of time to get the weed seeds to germinate and die, but we're going to give it our best shot because these beds are going to have to go into planting pretty soon. We already have spinach planted on that bed there, so it's about a half row of spinach, and then the rest of these beds, as I said, will go into different sorts of salad mix as we get into the season. So exciting to get more beds prepped and ready to go, and we'll be planting them pretty soon. So thanks so much, guys, for watching this video on Barlow Roots, and we will see you guys on the next video. See ya.